So, Anna, what is this place? And what is this supposed to be?
Where artists and musicians and alternative people gather and hang out and create stuff.
So this is what alternative people do. This is art, but then look, they've got a cute girl with boobs there. Don't know how liberating is that. And you got weird images here. I can see some of them which are disgusting, but I'm not gonna attach a value to them just now because we're in the artist zone. So this is some crazy place. These are tourists apparently getting a tour. I mean, I'm just guessing, but by the looks of it. This is in Ljubljana. This is right in the center of, well, Ljubljana, pretty much in the center. And this is their art district. The place has a weird energy about it. I can just feel that everyone who was making these things was on drugs. Look, it says 2 whores, 1 something. So this is what drugs can do to the world.
That's not just drugs.
Well, not just drugs,
They
but
do not promote drugs.
well, I'll just show you some people having them. There you go.
What?
None of these people just smoke normal cigarettes.
So, it's allowed.
Yeah.
1/4 for 10 euros.
That's cheap, man. You got to charge 100. It's amazing. It's not worth 10 euros. See, the artists sell themselves cheap.
Those are not artists.
They're druggies. Hippies.
Be an open tourist, not a judgmental one.
Well, I'm making my video.
Yes, but all you're saying is drug addicts, druggies, junkies.
Yes, my crazy opinion for my kids to see. Okay, let's be.
Kids make their own decisions and judgments.
Okay, kids, don't make your own judgment. Don't listen to her. The one on the top left is Gandhi. Okay? And the one at the bottom screaming is some Greek politician who's not happy with the political situation these days. And the one biting on the bamboo is Anna. She's bitten into more than what she can chew.
Come on, let's go. This is not even the town yet.
Now I'm having to keep my mouth shut because I
Yes.
can't give my opinion.
No.
It's okay, the camera's catching it. Whoever gets to see these will have their own opinion. You can apply it to your own opinion to these things.
Can you stop filming? This is not interesting anymore.
No!
This is not the town.
Look, there is some graffiti here.
Just some personally,
Yeah?
I just walked by. You say our culture is not worth 10 euros, right?
Yeah?
Where are you from?
I was just teasing her. That was all. That's not my opinion.
Okay, I don't like. I was just interested in how does all this culture,
Yeah?
like all this punk culture, all this subliminal culture, which was basically killed off,
Yeah?
and every single cultural style. I've actually been through Europe. I've actually been through America. There's not shitloads of that kind of culture anywhere else on the earth that was literally stayed around. How is this not culture for you?
I didn't say it's not culture.
You did actually.
I
say
said
it
it's not worth
seconds ago.
10 euros.
I mean, it's not worth 10 euros, but what is culture for you?
I don't know, man.
For me, culture is every expression
Can I film
of
you?
human. Of course you can.
Yeah. Can you film both of us? Yeah, I'd like to be filmed as well, you know. Okay. Film this dialogue. Yeah. I'm being enlightened.
I grown up around this culture. For me, this was not culture. For me, this was literal shit. But now after all these years, I've come back. I've grown to kind of love this kind of culture. You know, it's a part of me. It's a part of people with whom I'm growing. We like Slovenian people. We're like collectors of rarity. We're like collectors of stuff that people do not like. We have two parts of. You know, everywhere else you have metal, you have rave, you have everything. In Slovenia, we're literally the collectors everybody else would hate. That's our subliminal, that's our culture, the thing that people like to forget. And then we have everything that's popular. Everything else, like punk, like rave, that gets forgotten over time. And we keep it in our minds even after it's been popular, even after it dies out. Here you can see punk still growing, while everywhere else on the earth it's literally dying. Punk rock and stuff like that, it's kind of dying these days. And here it's still alive. That's what I cherish about this place.
Do you agree?
That's what I cherish about Meta. And it has the kind of name Meta because today, meta is an expression for a drug that literally kills people, that literally destroys them in general. Yet here it still lives, and it's not because of it that this part would destroy people. It's because it lets them artistically grow.
Yeah.
I would say that. You might smile at me, you might make me as a parody, but
No, I'm
that's how
taking it
is.
very serious, believe it or not, because it's a learning curve for me.
Nice to meet you.
Nice
Where are you
meeting
from?
I'm Mo. Well, you asked me who I am first because before where I'm from planet Earth.
Well,
You realize that?
we're all from planet.
Well,
Planet Earth.
sometimes, you know.
Depending
You want to ask me, I'm from planet
from a specific part of country or country
for the
tile,
past
it's-
2 days, I'm from Slovenia. The day before, I was from Buenos, you know. And the day before, I was from Scotland. I don't
Nice
know.
to meet you.
Pleasure.
I am originally, for the fact, I was born in Slovenia. I've been till now. I've been through Hungary, through Slovenia. I'm a traveler. One would say. Well, I wasn't born a gypsy, but I've become a gypsy through experience, through life. I just like to experiencing things, and nowadays, when I've been all of the places I've been, when I come back home,
Here?
back to the Meta, I say, wow, it's awesome where I grew up.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not on drugs. Like
Strinjam se.
one would say that this
I agree.
brings out only the worst in people. That this brings up all the drugs, all the things. Me personally, I've started here, went through all the world, and the only drug I'm using is cannabis.
Right.
And that's not a drug. To me personally, it's not a drug. It's something God made, God put on this planet. And I'm not even pure Roman Catholic Christian, you know. I think the Creator put this on the planet, and I don't think that anybody, not the law, has the right to just ban it.
I didn't say anything about it, but yeah, that's some opinion. Yeah. So you thought this was a shit place?
When I started out, when I saw it first place, I saw it through the night. I saw it as to the ritual shithole which it actually is. I didn't saw the artistic things that were.
So the opinion you had at the time is not true anymore. It's changed.
It's changed because the opinion at the time was it's dirty, because it is kind of dirty. It is kind of left out of the cleaning system.
So the opinion you have today, how long is that valid for?
The opinion that I have today, well, since I've come back.
Well, how
I've been away- I've
how
been
long
away
will
for
that
4
opinion?
years.
How
I've
long
been
will
away
th-
for 4
How
years.
long will that opinion stay? Just
Forever. Even when I have kids,
So
I
you're
will
gonna-
tell them
so
they
you're-
should go to Meta. They should go make the mistakes I've made here at Meta, and they will be.
So now your transformation is complete. You're not gonna grow anymore. Now
People
you're not.
always grow. There's not a point in time where people stop to grow.
So I'll just take it that
There's the
that's your
mission of
opinion
people.
as of today. It may be different in 10 years' time. Yeah.
Not that it will
How
be
long do I
different.
have to hold this?
It will
Oh,
always
just
be
another few minutes. This is a very interesting
it
gentleman
will-
here. What's
it
your
will-
name?
it-
Sorry,
Clement.
Clement. Hi, I'm
It will
Mo.
it will always be a piece of it will always be a piece of history. It will always be the dirty piece where the
Don't
teenagers.
call it dirty, but I'm gonna keep it brief, right? This is a camera. This is Anna. She's Slovenian, right? She's brought me here because she thought it was.
I
a good
actually
place.
probably met her before, like 8 or 9 years ago, but
That's
Really?
That's an
Another
old,
story.
That's a very old, line to pull girls. 8 or 9 years.
I don't pull girls. I'm married.
Well, you still pulled one because you got married to her,
No,
So-
I never pulled her. She pulled me.
Well, either way, that's still fine,
That's like that. Men always think that they pull girls, but the truth is that it's all the other way around.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, that's always good. Yeah. So, she brought me here and she didn't say I'm going to take you to a shithole, okay? She said this is where I grew up and this is an artistic place. And I came and I wanted to see what art is from the eyes of her or from your eyes. So far, I'm on that journey that you had. You looked at the place and then you're making up your mind. I'll make up my mind today, then 10 years later, a different mind. Who knows, I don't smoke cannabis now and maybe smoking cannabis in 10 years' time. Maybe standing
It
here.
doesn't have anything to do with cannabis.
No, but what I'm saying is I could just appreciate your values a little bit more in 10 years' time. It's a transformation. But so now, finally, just the last question. What was the 10-euro thing? He asked for 10 euros, and I said you should ask more.
You
What do you
said
think?
you should ask more. I would say this was always a free thing, and it will always have to stay a free thing.
Well, then you
I
go
mean-
tell the gentleman, say, don't ask for 10 euros, just say it's free.
Then I agree with you.
Yeah?
I didn't know the first point what you said off, but I would say I agree with you because Meta was always a free place. Nowadays, what I've heard about what's happening when we used to grow up, probably you as well, this was kind of a free place for free people to join where getting in wasn't kind of a thing. You just got in. You didn't need to have money. You didn't need to have anything to get in. But nowadays it's like you gotta pay £5, you gotta pay £10. I think it's kind of been betrayed today, and they're like putting it into the valid perception of Ljubljana's kind of the English word would be tour. Yet it's not a tour. It's something people should originally avoid. It's something that the bi crowd should go to, not
Yeah,
the
no, I totally agree with that.
straight
The
crowd.
only point
should
I was
go
trying to
to.
make was that if you want to add a money value to it, say 10 euros, then value your work or place more than that. 10 euros is not
Yeah.
worth it. So I was just saying 100,000, whatever. If you want to value it in your mind, then value it more. That's all. If you were there, right?
Good
just
thing.
value it. Yeah.
I've-
Nice to meet you. Thank you for
I've
stopping
learned
by.
you as an asshole, and I've started to appreciate you. So
Right. Okay.
Keep
Thank
up
you.
the good work.
Yeah. If you start appreciating assholes, nothing like that in the world.
it's not that I appreciate assholes. When I learn to meet them, nobody's an asshole.
Yeah.
Because people are great.
So are you. Thank you.
Or do you send this off?